And we are back. Pokemon Ruby, Hardcore Nuzlocke, only using Fighting-type Pokemon this time around. So we've got our Torchic, who's going to upgrade into the Blaziken, the Fire Fighting typing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see if we can do this. The only other Fighting-type Pokemon that we can get before the first gym is going to be the Shroomish. And as you can see, both Torchic and Shroomish are not fighting yet. So we're going to have to fudge the rules a little bit against Roxanne. But right after we beat Roxanne, we'll have the Combuskin and we will be on our way. Alrighty, we've seen this fight before in our only grass run in Emerald. Shroomish is just such a stud muffin given that stab grass moves. It can heal itself up, but I decided to send out Torchic first just to see if we could up the ante a little bit and make this fight a tad bit harder. However, Geodude, she misses her one moment to throw down the rocks. She does connect on the Rock Tomb on the second try here. Roxanne's probably going to come in with the potion, and there it is. Butler doing work, drops back with the Absorb, and it is 4 times super effective, and Geodude is gone. That only leaves the Nose Pass here. It comes down level 15. The Duckling throws some rocks at our tiny little Shroomish here. We absorb, get a little bit of chip damage off the top. Maybe want to get Elite Seed and dig in the trenches here, as we're going to be here for but a moment. The Harden comes down, Nose Pass, missing the memo. The Gen 3 memo, as that is special attack, not physical, but it doesn't matter. The Nose Pass is just going to sit here and get that defense up, and it's going to be the principle. It's just going to sit here and keep hardening. Does it go for another attacking move? We won't know because Roxanne goes in for the potion here. We get another Absorb, and with the Leech Seed chipping away, this Nose Pass, its life is draining. It's running out here. It does go for the rock through. Does it get a crit? Nope, just another 11 damage up close and personal. The super effective damage from the Azor continues to come down. The Leech Seed chipping away. Can we get a fadeaway crit? I think that would be a really nice touch up to this fight. The rock throw comes down. The Absorb is here. Nose Pass floating in the red. The Leech Seed is probably not going to finish as it holds on with about 2 HP. One more rock throw for the boys. The Absorb comes in and Nose Pass goes down. Roxanne forks over the first gym badge. And now that we have the Combuskin, we have benched our Shroomish until it upgrades into the Breloom here. So that means we're going to have this Makihita we just found in the cave, and we're going to take on Brawly with both Makihita and Combuskin. Alright, it is time to take on Brawly with our own Fighting-type Pokemon, so it's going to be a 2v2 showdown, and he's going to open up with the Machop here. We answer with our Combuskin, looking really good. We lean into the Stab Double Kick, getting Machop to about half HP. The Seismic Toss comes down, doing a nice chunk of damage, 17 off the top, and we fade away with the Double Kick. Right here is the Ace Makihita coming down, looking big, looking chunky. The Double Kick gets him to about 40% HP. The Arm Thrust comes in. Critical hits could be devastating. A 5-roll could be everything as we hold on with the 3-roll, get a little bit of Oran Berry on the side. Bale had that in his back pocket, and he fades with yet another double kick. Brawly is defeated. And next on the menu is going to be the May fight right here before the third gym. This fight can be a little bit tipsy sometimes depending on your team composition, but we send out Hathaway here, get the fake out, get a little chip off the top. Shroomish taking a little bit of damage with the Stun Spore coming in response though, as we are slower. We're paralyzed on top of that, and the Leech Seed comes down. Hathaway is having a tough time here, but we do fade away with the Vital Throw. May's down to 2 Pokemon now. The Numel comes down and still gets the Leech Seed, so Shroomish, even in death, is still making a difference in this fight. We hold on from the Ember, 41 HP, and we are paralyzed on top of that. The Leech Seed continues to chip away. Vital Throw here does break through the paralysis on the second try, and Numel is gone, thankfully. But the Leech Seed is still here. We got to watch out for that. If we drop low enough, we could die as the Marshtomp comes down. May's Ace looking really good, and now we can swap into Butler, who's just going to have a great time here. Level 23, fighting grass, going to take this Mud Shot. Gets a nice critical hit and drops the speed, but I think we will be just fine. We have a 4-time super effective Mega Drain. The Bite comes down. Could be really scary if Marshtomp was able to survive for multiple turns, but as you can see, Marshtomp gets deleted in one go, and May is gone. All right, the run is going pretty well, I will say, and that means it's time for Watson, the third gym leader with his electric-type Pokemon. He's got 2 steel types as well, so you got to watch out for that as we lean in with the fake out, getting a little bit of chip on the Magnemite. The Supersonic comes down. 55% accuracy is no problem for the little magnet as we hurt ourselves in confusion. Hathaway drops back. Gonna have to tank this Thundershock and is still confused. We hurt ourselves once again. A little berry in the pouch here. Drop up to 34 HP. Sonic Boom brings us us to 14, and we are still confused as we pimp slap ourselves one more time, and Hathaway holds with 1 HP. Good God, we send in Christian Bale, our Combustion, who takes the Thunder Shock on the swap. Thankfully, no paralysis comes down. We drop back with a stab double kick, and Magnemite is gone. That only leaves 2 Pokemon on Watson's side, and we are flirting with death right here, right now. The Voltorb comes down, level 20, it outspeeds with a nice spark. Thankfully, we dodge paralysis and get good damage down with the double kick as we fade away with a critical hit. You'll love to see it, and that only leaves the Magneton right here, right now. The Sonic Boom beats us to the punch. We hold on with 16 HP. The double kick comes in, brings Magneton to about 25% HP. Does it get a heal? Who knows? As we swap into Butler here, our Breloom, and the Shockwave is going to come down. 100% accuracy. We tank that, no problem. It's not very effective. We're going to drop back with the Mach Punch. We are fast and we are strong. Magneton is gone, and give us that 3rd gym badge. For our next first encounter, it's going to be the Machop found on Route 212. Drop back with the Pokeball and secure it. That brings us to the top of Mount Chimney against Team Magma Maxi here, and he's going to have 3 Pokemon. We got to watch out for that Golbat as it has stab, super effective wing attacks for our entire team. So let's see if we can wiggle around that with the squad and get to a good position when it comes down. The Mightyena is here to lead the charge. It gets the Intimidate on top. We throw out the Leafy, doing really well. On top of that, the Effect Sport comes down, putting the Wolfhound to sleep. So now we have a sleep and a Leafy down, giving us the perfect opportunity to swap into Combustion here with a nice stab, super effective double kick lined up. The Leech Seed chipping Mightyena down to about 80% HP. The double kick comes in and does exactly what we want it to. Mightyena is gone, and that is going to lead to Maxi's 2nd Pokemon here in the camera, the big chubby camel himself. Our best option here is going to be the double kick as it brings the camera up to about half HP. The focus energy comes down. The camel wants to get some crits in. Will it have enough time to do so? And it might, as it holds on with 2 HP. Gets a pitiful tackle though as Maxi leans in with the super potion. The camel holds strong. Another double kick comes down, bringing Camper to about 30% HP, and yet another super potion from Maxi's side, not wanting to lose his beloved Camel. We get Camper up to about half HP. Once again, the double kick comes down, gets a low roll, holding on with 1 HP. The tackle comes down. We hold on with 50. Camera up falls, and that leads to the pride and joy of Maxi here in the Golbat, the level 24, with the stab wing attacks lined up. Can we just roll this flamethrower, get a fadeaway crit? Could we do it? No, but we get a burn. We get an absolute burn, hampering Golbat's damage massively, bring it down to 50% attack, which is beautiful. Now that Bale can hold on, we can pivot into Hathaway, the big Hariyama, who can tank this swing attack so much better. Beautiful stuff. The burn chipping away as well, much like the Leech Seed there, and we get a fadeaway fake out. You'll love to see it. Maxi is defeated. That means it's time for the 4th gym leader here in Flannery and her fire-type Pokemon, most notably the Torkoal. As we send out Hathaway, getting some sand attacks down, and we are here for the Tortoise. We want to set up on this Slugma so when we get to the Tortoise, we can just take it down with one shot as the overheat in the sun comes down, though. Hathaway holds on with 60 HP. Thankfully, Slugma's special attack isn't anything crazy as we get another sand attack, risking another overheat. The Smog misses. Thankfully, that poison could add up over time as well. We get a 3rd sand attack in here, and another overheat comes down. This one is going to be much less on the damage side because of that special attack drop. Thankfully, the sun is still up, though, which is scary. We do not want to mess with a overheat from the Torkoal in the sun. As the Smog comes down, we need to not get poisoned, as that could throw our entire game plan out the window here. Thankfully, Smog has a terrible accuracy as we sidestep the second one. Another bulk up comes down, and it is all on this Slugma to stop us from setting up, and I don't know if she has what it takes to do it. As a light screen comes down, we get a 3rd bulk up. Another Smog misses. Beautiful stuff. A 4th bulk up comes down. Bale is going for the long con. He's doing it live as another Smog misses. Beautiful stuff. A 5th bulk up comes down. The Tortoise is sweating in the back as another Sunny Day comes down, and now we are going to go for our 6th and final bulk up here. Bale is in prime position. We need to dodge this Smog right here, right now, and we absolutely do. Getting poisoned was going to be so scary, but thankfully we are good to go, and this double kick is absolutely going to take down the Slugma. 1 Pokemon down, 2 to go. The second Pokemon being another Slugma. I absolutely adore the variety on Flannery's team in these main series games as another double kick comes down, and Slugma is deleted. Torkoal is here, though. This is the prime rib. This is the main course. Can the double kick do it? And no, it cannot. A +6 double kick is not enough to take down the Torkoal, and it gets the paralysis roll from the body slam. Slap me silly and call me Tiny Tim as a hyper potion comes down. Another double kick is here. We see through the paralysis. Flannery comes in with another hyper potion. This paralysis could be everything as Bale is paralyzed and cannot move. Another body slam comes down. We dodge the critical. Thankfully, another double kick is here. Torkoal is about 20% HP. Do we roll it or do we swap into someone else who can get the job done? And we stay strong with our starter as a flail connects for 5 HP. For 5 HP, another flail comes down, this time for 7, but we get the fadeaway double kick, and we now have 4 gym badges. But as far as this video goes, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.